Professor Millie Mail, the Puller Postman, you know the vibe. Today I'm talking to you guys about some specific things that I believe that needs to be addressed in our community when it comes to the tribes, Damu and Kiwe. Definitely, I gotta tap in with you, you know what I mean? And I want you to understand, I have a psychology background. I also had abnormal human behavior. I studied these science. I know a thing or two about them and how the pathology works in the psychosis. And in the process of learning these things, I learned about post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. So I want to kind of give you a little clarification on it to where you can try to understand, and then maybe you can understand where some of these cats or individuals are speaking from or where they're coming from when they're talking. Okay, so let's deal with Mercurial. I believe that both Bloods and the Crips were birthed out of Mercurial mindset. Mercurial is a subject to sudden or unpredictable change of mood of mind. Again, subject to unpredictable change, mood of mind. The pathology and science of cause and effect of disease, you got to go to the psychosis. To understand the psychosis, it's a severe mental disorder in which thought and emotions, again, thought and emotions are impaired. That in contact is lost with external reality. The contact is lost with external reality. In other words, they make up things in their own head. It's like the things that are going on inside their head don't really exist nowhere else. But just because you see everybody doing something or saying something, don't make it correct. And I can be corrected in my position on this, but I just want to give you guys my position on it so you can understand it. I understand it a little bit well. That's why when certain individuals are speaking or saying things, I don't come back and acknowledge it or address it or even give it an ounce of my time. It's just not worth it because I know that they have a severe mental problem. That is that post-traumatic stress disorder, the PTSD, where they are lost. They have been disconnected from reality. So I'm here today to just try to clear it up for you, man, and hope you can follow me on this stuff. The gang member or the gangbang, or what do you know as the inherent, they are inherently linked to violence and violent experiences, strongly related to post-traumatic stress syndrome. They're strongly related to that. And that disorder has caused them many downfalls and pitfalls in life because nobody is looking at this stuff. They receive little or no help to the health issues that revolves around that circumstance. Nobody is really taking up that. You know what I mean? So this is why I try to study and try to understand and try to come and just have a bigger heart and a bigger understanding when it comes to certain people that has personified certain issues of paranoia, anxiety and paranoia. And you know that some of the things that the Damus and Kiwis indulge in add to that paranoia and that anxiety. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you guys are going and spending your money on enormous amount of pharmaceutical marijuana, whatever. And marijuana that they serve today, it has its there's some things attached and associated with it that you don't understand. Because anything in this society, since the time again, since Coca-Cola, they have always added things in it to make you want it more. And this is not exempt from that. This moment right here is not exempt from that. So what I suggest, if you grow your own marijuana, put all the things that you want into it, nurtures and nutrients and all this stuff, you will know exactly what you're getting. But if you're going up to the dispensaries in persons, they're in the business of making money. And if you smoking that stuff every day, coming from a dispensary, not knowing what is the pharmacology of it, how it will interact with your enzymes and how it breaks down, and know that your body pH balance, how it, gel with that. If you don't know that, then you're on a roller coaster mentally. You're on a roller coaster, just like this here. It's almost like the Hoovers used to do back in the day. You're mentally disconnected, and you evolving and existing in a world that is parallel to the one that we're in. And I know that many of you, this is going to sting a little bit. And that's okay. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I stated many times and many times over, I don't have no opinion about necessarily about what people are saying or don't do, but sometimes I have to come out and just tell you what I think, because I don't want to hear what you feel. Tell me what you know and what you think, because that has a variance right there. That means it's based in data, statistics, knowledge, and facts. That's what we're dealing with right here. Not kabuki theater, not things that's made up inside your head that don't exist nowhere else. So let's deal with the facts, and then we can get some clarity and some understanding. And once again, I'm Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. Once again, I'm based in psychology and abnormal human behavior. I have studied these sciences. I don't call myself the professor or act as the professor for nothing, because I actually went to college. I actually attended school. I actually received my graduate, not from college, but from high school. I graduated from high school, and I didn't finish the college part because I got involved in the extracurricular activity. I ran my own pharmaceutical without a license, and that caused me great deal more heartache. You know what I mean? It was good money, great money. You know what I mean? But short-lived, short-lived. So now I'm much smarter, and I utilize my time a lot wiser. And I just want you to be better, Damu and Kiwe. I want you to, you know what I mean, to come out with the best circumstance and just have a real favorable outcome. Be the best version of yourself each day. Each day you wake up, man, you know, look in the mirror and say, who am I? And I could tell you, when I wake up in the mirror each day and look myself in the mirror, I say, I am life, I am light, I am love, I am beauty, I am the sweet truth, I am my joyful thoughts. I see only the enlightened. My will and your will are the same. As I live from my heart, I have nothing but love for you, Damu, Kiwe, and Essay, okay? So I'm not going to hold you too much longer, but tomorrow, I guess it'll be Wisdom Wednesday, you know what I mean? But how about this? On Wisdom Wednesday, I drop some wisdom, but how about if I give a Stanley Tookie Williams stories with a Jimmy Cash Butler in it, man? I'm talking about my partner, man, Jimmy Cash Butler from Looters. Grew up with him, man, know him very well. He was a homeboy, like bartender, you know what I mean? We all was right there in the same. So I just want to give you one of those stories, man, and hope you guys. And also, I'm really going to take it all the way back to the beginning when Ray Clifford Johnson was stabbed at 1973, I believe, February 9, 1973. It's already litigated. It's public information. It's not nothing. I don't do like other people, tell other people's business, and it hasn't been publicly litigated, or it is not published in a book, or it is out there where everybody can read it. I'm not going to talk on anything that's not published. Okay, but these things are published. I will talk about it, and I'll talk about Ray Clifford Johnson, Clarence Patrick, CP, aka CP, born on 722. He was born on 722, one of the original Oaks Park boys. Businessman, also, aka he was a pirate too. So that's going to be a very interesting story, how all that comes together with Jimmy Cash Butler. We got Jimmy Cash Butler, Tookie, Curtis Patrick, Ray Clifford Johnson, and others surrounding, supporting cast. So we're going to talk about that, man, and I'm going to get you guys out, man. I'm going to drop some gems. Yeah, I got many stories, and I enjoy doing this, actually, you know what I mean? Because I do it for the love of the culture, you know, culture conditioning. Because the culture conditioning which we were subjected to during that time with the derbies and the B-15s and the blue bomber jackets and all that stuff, man, we was like really drawn. We was addicted to that stuff, man. Just that whole look, you know. But anyway, I don't want to give away too much for now. So tomorrow we'll delve into that. Once again, Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, and be sure, man, if you know anybody suffering from that PTSD, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, anybody, man, make sure they get a psychiatrist, get some therapy. I recommend that they get some therapy. If you can help them get to the therapist, it'd be most appreciated, man. I love y'all. Peace. Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And click the notification bell, leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and drop a comment, man. Be sure to drop a comment, man. Once again, shout out to Stan Shepard, shout out to Lee Ford, shout out to Big James over there, James Sotrano, him and my partner, man, Norm, and also, man, United Streets of America. We are coming, man. We are uniting this thing. New York, New Jersey, Texas, Tennessee, California, Michigan, we're not leaving nobody out, man. Just Chicago, definitely Chicago, man. We love y'all, man, and looking forward to being speaking to you. I'm looking forward to getting on that talk circuit, that speech circuit, and getting out there and just getting the information out there, man, because I see that a lot of our people are suffer from information malnutrition, or they just haven't been exposed to things outside of the four corners of their neighborhood. So with that being said, man, like, subscribe, and share. Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. We out. Professor Melly Mel, the Hood Postman, you know that vibe. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Click the notification bell. Leave a comment. You know that vibe. Because we are about that dope content. And we meet dope ass people that talk about dope ass shit. For real. You know the vibe.